Hello dear Gemini, this is your reading for the week of the 9th of November till the 15th of November. I wish you a very good week and well, thank you so much for watching this video, for liking and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that. And first we're going to draw a major arcanum to see what kind of energy will prevail for you this week, this coming week, of course. Then we're going to have a look at the following suits: fire, water, air, and earth. And at the end, I'm going to clarify some cards for you and give you a piece of advice from the tarot. All right, so I think we can begin. So what is the main energy for you, Gemini, this week? The main energy that you can use to develop yourself, to motivate yourself, to inspire yourself or others, right? So let's have a look. This is Justice card. Okay. This is the Justice card. And what does it say? Okay, Justice is about balance. So it's you reap what you sow. Yes, kind of energy. So if you've been true to yourself, if you've been aligned with what you believe in, if you made the right decisions, well, this energy will show you. Okay, and it's also the card of balance between your physical resources and your emotions. Well, here in this card, this person has one foot in this rivulet, let's say, but it's not really there. Okay, so you want to be impartial to when you judge yourself about something. Also, just switch off your emotions for a minute, look at yourself with your logical mind. And Gemini, you have a beautiful mind. I know it. Yes, I know a lot of people who are Gemini, and they use the power of their wit, their intelligence. And I want you to think about your past actions, whether they have brought you good results or not, whether you've been successful at something or not, and what you can always improve something for the future, right? Okay, so what about your activity, right, or your performance this week, Gemini? What is it? Let's see. It's Seven of Wands. It's like a defensive position, right? I think that Aries had this energy as well, defending something. It can be defending your own truth, defending what you believe in, defending this balance that you want to have, defending what you've been doing so far and you know that is good for you, but somehow the circumstances will call you to show some more courage and to be a bit confrontational about it, right? So we will see. What about your thoughts? What about your thoughts, Gemini? It's Page of Swords. So it's like before you judge yourself or someone else, and before you before you start to really defending or fighting for your position, it would be worth it if you just checked some information, learned something, okay? If you used your really sharp wit to find out what the truth is. Of course, in today's world, it's really difficult to find out what the truth is anymore. Yes, but if you can just check some facts, some information, and so on, because this is what the tarot is telling you, that it's worth learning something. In spite of the fact that you have a beautiful mind, as I said, sometimes you need more information, and you love getting more information about any, let's say, cycles of life, right? Or any kind of information. I know you like being inquisitive, and I love you like some kind of it's something that will make your mind working or triggered or something like that. So yes, before you think that you can't do something, before you judge yourself that you're too weak to do something or not courageous enough, and you will try to use some kind of excuses, find some more information, maybe give someone some information, okay? Or I don't know, send somebody a message or something like that, because the circumstances will be just for doing that. Yes, and this is your, let's say, this is what the cards are saying right here. And let's have a look at your emotions this week. Your emotions, Gemini, what is there for you? Five of Cups. All right, so yeah, it seems like you may be judging a situation in a wrong way, and to, you know, in order not to get into this kind of grieving over the spilled milk or something like that, I'm telling you just to or I'm advising you rather just to get some information. Maybe you're looking for this information in the wrong place. Don't use too many excuses that you can't do something. Maybe you can't. Maybe you just have to look for this information inside yourself. Make a list, yes, of what you can really do, what you need to do, and what you need to do that thing. Okay? Well, some people say, all right, I'm this and that and I cannot change, it's too difficult for me. Of course it is difficult, but the fun is on the way when you decide, yes, to change something. And it seems like you will be asked to change something to get this balance that you want, because this card is not about balance, right? It's about feeling some kind of sorrow, but maybe there is no point in doing that. There is no reason to be in this kind of energy here. Get the information, right? Okay. So yeah, the landscape of this spread is telling me about the wrong judgment of something. Now let's have a look at your physical world. I think that Aries also had this Five of Cups right here. And Three of Pentacles, right? So it's about acting unison to build something, okay? You have the tools for making things work. You want to express it. You want to, you see the bigger picture of that work, okay, or of that what you're building. You're determined, you're persistent, and you have planned a lot of things, but somehow if something goes wrong, and if something is not according to what you wanted, you get to this grieving stage, or you feel you're not able to move forward, yes, or you say, oh, it's just doesn't make any sense despite my efforts, and so on and so forth. And I don't think it's the good way to approach that situation this week, because it seems like you're wasting your energy here on such behavior and such feelings. You can still build something, you can still be accomplishing what you want, yes, but it needs some cooperation. Not everything can be accomplished solo, right? Sometimes you need to ask for information, ask for help, ask about how somebody else is feeling about a particular thing. So, Gemini, take into consideration just that. Don't be afraid to ask. Okay, and let's have clarifying cards now, and see what's there. All right, so we have Seven of Wands and Page of Wands. Yeah, it's like you want to act, but you feel inadequate. You feel not experienced enough, and because of that, you may be losing this enthusiasm, or you think that maybe you're acting or thinking outside the box too much, right? And why would you think that? If you have begun something new, and it seems that you are about to, or you just have to take this approach and accept it, that nothing is perfect at the beginning, right? Allow yourself to make mistakes, allow yourself to be inexperienced, because a wise person said that only if you make 10,000 attempts can you become a master. Nobody is a master here when you have Page of Wands, right? Page of Swords and Justice. It's amazing. So it's like validation, all right? You need to get some more information to make a good judgment of something. It can even be a judgment of your own abilities here, right? Wow. And Five of Cups and the Chariot. Yeah. On the one hand, you feel like sitting there and despairing and complaining about things that could have been or should be, because you feel that, okay, or you think that they should be. And on the other hand, you want something being done for you without your actions, okay? And it's impossible, because if you if you are convinced that everything will happen on its own, well, it will not. This chariot energy shows exactly that you need to take the reins into your hands, yes, and start directing these two, what are they, kind of unicorns? Yes, this chariot thing, this chariot cards shows you that you just have to take these two energies into your hands, and they could be two conflicting energies. It could be your mind and your emotions, and it's a very emotional card here in this deck, because here, I don't know if you can see it, you have a lot of water. Nothing will happen without you taking the reins here. Okay, I need another candle. Just let me light one. All right, and now we have Three of Pentacles and the Hermit. So this energy says, okay, withdraw a little bit. Think about what you need. Think about what you have to ask the other person, or ask the other person for. What is it that you need to ask them for? Okay? Think of, what do you want to share with them? Do you want to share with them anything? Do you want to share with them your knowledge? Do you want to share with them your tools to build things that will give you stability, to this, I don't know, to this relationship maybe. It can be any kind of relationship. All right. Okay, and one final card for you, Gemini. I love your reading. This will be a piece of advice from the tarot and from me. Okay, Page of Swords again. All right, so you see, it's like the double energy. You need to learn something. You need to learn something. You need to, I don't know, send some information maybe, or ask for some information, or look for some knowledge somewhere. Be inquisitive. Don't be afraid to ask. It's no shame to ask somebody if you don't know something. This way you will protect your heart. Because nobody likes to be confused all the time. And if you don't want to be confused, if you've been judging a situation in the wrong way, you will get the answer. Okay? As simple as that. Wow, this is just unbelievable, right? That we have two cards that are the same, yes, and another two cards that are the same. Another two pair of cards, I would say, yes. Another pair of cards, sorry. So, yeah. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for watching, and for liking and subscribing to my channel again. And I wish you a very good week, very good energies with you, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye.